Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ruethian's FTB Adventure. So last time I broke my lightning rod, but nevertheless we went and worked on this industrial grinder in here. And I've gotten it pretty much set up. I've gotten this room all finished up. I've added it, I've gotten up to 9 routers now, and I'll come back to that in a minute, but let me go ahead and show you guys the grinder. And I'm gonna do a little bit of upgrading here as well while I'm at it, because I realized that I wanted to change something. So each side of this grinder has one of these boxes, which you put the ore in and it grinds it up, right? Well, each one of them consumes a bunch of power, so I ended up hooking up all of these to their own personal MFEs. But even that is not really enough. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to hook everything down here. That's going to be a pain there. Okay. Anyways, I'm hooking everything up down here to a higher voltage tier, and then I'm gonna tune it down like directly at the item, so that I can turn this guy up and make him do a higher grade of power. So let's see here. I want to go down. We can go down in this corner here. So the industrial grinder, it's working great. Give me just a minute to finish this and I'll show you how what I did for the water cells. I don't remember if I showed that or not, but it's pretty cool. Got a little thing working for it. There we go. And on here, I will put one of these guys. These are MV transformers, which change to. See, I want to put HV power through the lines, and these machines can only take MV. So I need to tone it down for the machines. And then I have this guy, which is an MFSU, right there. So he's going to fill up with power eventually. Once I rotate him around correctly, like he's supposed to be. Oh, nope, the wrench is right there. Boom. There we go, he's filling up. So, anyways, basically what I did for this is I built a bunch of aqueous accumulators underneath a liquid transposer here. And I have this guy, this chest, and a filter. So whenever... And every one of these machines has water cells in it. There's 4 stacks of water cells in the system. When the machine uses a water cell, it outputs a empty cell, which gets sucked out through the wooden pipes. Goes up through here. Gets the empty cells go into the black spot on this diamond pipe. So they're the only things that go down. They go into this hopper, which is plenty of space because there's only 4 stacks total in the cell system, which then filters into the liquid transposer. Liquid transposer fills them with water. Got some lightning out there. Which then outputs them into here. Filter sucks them out of here whenever a machine needs them. Puts them in the machine. And Bob's your uncle. Pretty simple. I decided to make these little things. These are wireless receivers. Let's see, wireless. Which they're pretty simple. I'll show you upstairs. Obsidian sticks, which is 2 obsidian. Receiver dish, stone bowl, receiver obsidian stick. This pearl thing. It's all pretty simple. And upstairs is a transmitter, which is just without the exact same thing but without a bowl in between. But basically upstairs there's a timer going into a transmitter, and then I can link a bunch of different receivers up to it, so it's like having one timer running a bunch of different things, and it makes it much better, I think. But so yeah, that's what that is. But this machine, it ran pretty good. All the turtles were mining, and I didn't have while they were mining and I wasn't putting anything into the machine, it was working fine. Nothing clogged up, didn't run out of power. So it's pretty good. That wasn't connecting there, so I want to replace it and see if it will connect. There it goes. Okay. These are the new furnaces. It's the same setup, just with using these induction furnaces, which I've shown you before. And these are centrifuges for the bees, because I have automated the bees and they are going like crazy. And I had a bunch of issues I had one of them and it would fill up to the max. There's nothing going right now because they're kind of going slow. But I had a bunch of like, I had all 4 of these running basically, which means that this stack, and this stack were all full of honeycombs, with the whole system running earlier. And I've toned it down a little bit because I don't need as much at the moment. So, yeah. But anyways, so this is the new backbone, which I showed y'all. We got the bottom one is going to the smelter. This one's all kinds of different combs to the centrifuges. This is to the grinder, all the ores. This is tiny piles to make them into larger piles. I don't think there's anything above this. No, there's not. At the very top there is an apiarist pipe separating out any bees that come in through here and sends them over to the gene pool on the other side. I changed this around a little bit. Instead of using tesseracts on this side, I changed it to ender chests, because I was having trouble, like it would fill up I was trying to have multiple, routers, so then it kind of split up my items into different chests to hope it would work better. But it ended up splitting up the stacks, so it was even worse. But using this ender chest, because all these guys are now pulling out of the same chest immediately at the same rate, they pull out, it works a lot better. So this is the thing that puts everything into the ender chest here. This is this bottom tesseract there, goes to here, goes into this chest. This guy sucks it out really fast. This timer is a lot faster than the timer that's on the wireless. That's why I had a timer here. And it puts it into these chests, and you can see they all open and close. So that's what's with the ender chests and all this stuff. So I think there's 9 there. Yeah, there's 9 of them, and it works excellent. I have not overflown it yet since I did that. This is a little system I rigged up to craft tiny piles of dust, because the grinder, it gives a lot of extra tiny piles of dust in addition to like what you normally get from like a macerator or something. So I had to set this guy up, and you can see it's just combining tiny piles into larger piles. And these are auto crafting tables. They'll keep their like last set in here, and it can't be sucked out. But as soon as it receives, as soon as it can make an extra piece, it'll suck the Antarctic gates in here. Will suck it out, and these diamond pipes tell what things to go where they need to. And I think I have an overflow chest for things that are not in the system. So yeah, that is the new sorting room, and it's kind of dark. There's a zombie behind this wall, but we got that all finished up. So today I need to change. Now that we've seen all that, I need to change a few other little things in the wiring. And one of those things is, I want to upgrade the powers going into all of these machines. So let's see, this is all being turned into to LV, I believe. Right there, yep. And so that could be a problem. I think for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this. I'll put one of these NV transformers there. This is an LV one. But for now, that should do it. I'm not going to worry too much about that. But that should allow me to put some HV power into those lines without causing any disturbances. This guy here. Oh, he has two of these. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? No. I think what I'm going to do is this. I didn't realize this guy had two under him. I forgot. Let's see, we'll do that. We'll grab that. And we'll put that MV transformer right here instead. Bam. And that should do it. And now this guy over here is also on some of those. So we pop that off, pop that on. And everything should now be kitted for, should be able to take in a high voltage. And everything should be toned down properly. So let's do that. I'm hoping that, I've had a few, the reason I'm doing this is I've had a few power issues in some places, and if I can put more power into the lines over the larger area, then hopefully it'll do better. So this guy, I want to break this, and it's going to be 512. No, I gotta drop it all the way down. There, 512. Cross your fingers. Everything blows up. Nope. Didn't hear any explosions. I think it's fine. Oop, where am I going? Okay. So, that looks like that all worked. Okay, so for the rest of this episode, that was kind of some house cleaning stuff. Oh yeah, I did get the lightning rod working again. Just making some UU ever so slowly. I put it in here because the Mistcraft Worlds, I can never get it to work, so I put it in here. And I have gotten a Tier 5 Wither Skeleton spawner as well, which is pretty sweet. With the looting 3 on this sword, I get quite a bit of skulls out of this. Let's see how, there's one right there already. So, I have collected a few Wither Stars. Want to use them. I think they are in here. Nope. They are, where are they? There they are. Some Wither Stars. So let's see what we can make with Wither Stars. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want this. Let's see, we can make a beacon. We can make an advanced nuclear information reader. We can make a supercharged gravity gun. Ooh. We can make a black hole, which is used for a portal gun. Got plenty of those. We can make a witherless rose. Okay. We can. This is like, I guess this is purifying one wither star into 2 wither stars. Or this is like you do this and you can skip the wither. Whatever, I'm not worried about that. Got plenty of those. What else? Dragon egg on cast. Destroy anything crafted with it. But to what end? Holy planks of Sengir. Unfortunately, I only have 1 dragon egg left. We killed the dragon the first time, and then we had an issue. The server had an issue, and they reset our end, and our nether, and our twilight forest, everything but this map basically. So I killed the dragon again. I got a 2nd egg, but I used it on something. I actually made this before. And then, so it's a smite 10 planks, basically. And it's very useful for killing more withers. So, and I gave it, I was showing Gobo earlier, and he placed it on the ground, and it reverted into an oak plank. So, nether star, 8 nether stars and a dragon egg turned into an oak plank. Yep, he's in trouble. Let's see what else. Magic energy converter, and then we're back to this. Well, the only thing on here that really interests me is this thing, honestly. Everything else is pretty simple, and then being able to farm them to get more portal guns. That's if like I never have a friend who wants a portal gun or whatever, you know. That'll be helpful. It's 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 of these. Yes, I hear you, Mr. Zombie. You were super annoying. There we go. Supercharged gravity gun. No idea what this is from. But it looks badass. I don't think I can see it. No, I cannot. There's a glitch on my texture pack. Or actually, it's a glitch with Optifine, but I'm still working on fixing it. So let's go over here to Gobo's house. Ooh, interesting. I put some trees next to the bees, and they made some other kinds of trees. So that's what these logs are. These are larch. I'll go into more detail on that in a later episode. It was kind of like an accident, and I didn't want to waste it. So both these planks and the wood are both larch. These are all rainbow trees from the twilight. I think this and this are just from an autumn biome. I think there's one over that way. But got some wisps. Looks like he's finished his barn. Anyways, we were messing with this. What you gonna do about it, huh? 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 Boom. Stupid zombie. Hi. Hi. Where you go? There's a lot of wisps. They're in a glass box. Up here's some larch trees. Oh, and he's got a wolf. No, it's a free wolf. So, this is the gravity gun. Let's see, we can do that. Oh, it bounced. That's pretty cool. This is pretty fun. Oh wow, he planted arches everywhere. Oh my gosh. Well, one thing that I've also done is I did a little bit of decorating outside. Got a boat. I built this the other day. It's a thing that I've it's a design that I built before, so it's nothing too special and innovating. But I did it with microblocks this time, and I think it turned out really good. Just a little fishing boat, you know, nothing fancy. Got some wrath lamps on it. And yeah, so I told you I was gonna make something fancy out here, and I finally did. Yay! So, what else can we do today? I guess I can show you guys the bees. I've been doing a lot with the bees. There's one of the dragon eggs there. Well, the last one. I've been doing a lot with the bees. Like a lot to kind of get everything tiered up to show you guys. I don't think there's any bees out here. There might be some bees on here. Nope, there's no bees on here. They all got sent this way. Which means they probably all got deleted. Yep. I bet all of my princesses got deleted. Crap. Oh well. But yeah, I had this running for a long time. I had a bunch of bees. I had like cultivated, industrious, heroics, cultivated, just all kinds of bees. And so the bee breeding, it's really extensive, like I've said before, and like I didn't want to show it on camera. If you really want to know like what bees to breed to what bees, there's a you can use a guide on the wiki to look it up, and there's an in-game thing called an apiarius database that you can look at as well. That'll kind of hint at what you need to breed to get what. But I think it's more interesting to see what the bees can do than the actual sitting around waiting process. So let me show y'all kind of all the different kinds of bees that I've gotten. There's two here. There's Edenic and Exotic, and these are from jungle. This is kind of like the jungle branch. They're from the same branch actually, but these exotics, I have them up here to get some silky combs, to get some silk. There's some right there. And these Edenics have an ability, like when you go around them, they have an effect that they give you. And that effect is that they give you experience. So it's not happening right now because it's nighttime, and they're not happy, blah, blah, blah. But, that's what they do. They give you experience, which is pretty cool. So other things going on. Let's see, the other bees. There we go. Here's some of the other bees that I've gotten so far. I've got Tarnished, which Tarnished make tin combs, which you can get tiny piles of tin from. Farmer Princesses. These guys are, I'm going to use these to get some seed drops to make some seed oil. So they're kind of like a rural, farmy bees, and there's other things I can make out of these. Emeralds, they make emerald dust, make emeralds. Rusty, that is iron. Refined, this one gives combs that have oil in them, and another comb that has biofuel in them. So that'll be pretty cool to get going. So we have Resolute, which these guys give bronze, I believe. Yeah, it's bronze. Ecstatic, which these ones do redstone. If you see down there in the bottom, it says redstone. Diamond. These guys give quartz. Oh, no, wait, no. These guys give diamond, as their name would suggest. Glittering. These guys are gold. And sapphire. These ones, sapphires, obviously. There's a few others that I have set up already, and we'll go down there and look at them in just a sec. All of these guys, these are all my guys that I've got set up for my full system, which I've started working on, and I'll show you in just a minute. We'll set up another tier of it. And Eventually I'll have them all running in the system. Excuse me. But for now, let's toss this stuff away. Put this away. But anyway, so there's two kinds of bees. There's industrious, and then there's the classical bees that I've gotten, and they produce this pollen that's right there, and then the industrious produce the pollen. Oh, this is slow. And the classicals produce this royal jelly up here on top, and those can be used to make this stuff called scented paneling. And it's not going to make any more because that's full. Let's see if we can do that. Give it that. See, now it's going to make some more. But scented paneling, it's made in a carpenter. This is the recipe. It's got some pollen, some royal jelly, some beeswax, which comes from all honeycombs. And you have to put honey in a squeezer and then squeeze that honey into the carpenter instead of water. So they're kind of a pain to make. It's really, really slow going. This is my bottleneck for my bee production right now, is just making these planks, making these panelings so slowly. But slowly but steadily, you know. And this is the other thing that I'm using. It's instead of using honey or water, you use seed oil, which you just put seeds in here and it gives you seed oil. I think I've shown that. And full square of spruce wood gives you impregnated casings, just what those are. And I have some over here. How many do we have? We have 26. Well, we're going to need 27. Hopefully there's one down there. We're not going to have enough paneling. Do we need... Yeah, I think we need 27. Well, I could show you guys. Let's see, let's go down here. These are used to make better versions of the apiaries. These are called alvearies, which to make these you build a 9x9 or 3x3x3 structure out of these things. I'm going to be one short. I can make that. And then you put some oak planks over the top of it. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go, and we had enough stuff to make this last bit. There we go. Let's see here, we can get this stuff. And this will make a normal alveary, but you can upgrade these panels, which is pretty cool. Before we go down, let's get another kind of bee. See what kind of bees should we get. I want to get these refined guys going. Oh wait, no. You know, I have another kind of bee. They're over here in one of these machines getting inoculated. Where are they? There they are. Radioactives. These guys. Ooh, man. Making uranium. They were fun to get. But anyways, so here we go. If we did this, let's see, before I do this, it's nothing. I want to put this guy down. It should change. Slowly. Come on, buddy. There we go. To an alveary, which looks just like another beehive inside, but it's slightly different. What I can do now is, if you saw, it doesn't have any frames in it, and that's because you have to turn some of these alveary blocks into frame slots. So technically, you can have a lot more frames. Well, you can get a lot more frames than you could on a normal hive on these ones. See, I have 7 frames on each one. You can't do anything in the top layer, and then the 2 middle blocks are empty. But all of these other exterior spots can be frame housings, I believe. So that's pretty cool. I don't think there's any frames in the system. No, there's not. This is a little system that I rigged up. Put logs in there, turns logs into planks. Planks go into here. This guy takes those planks, turns them into sticks, which puts them in here. Some string. This guy makes untreated frames, which puts them into this barrel, which this system sucks those things into, puts the untreated frames into the system where they need to go. But I ran out of logs. So let's see. We can put these 2 guys in here, and they will breed up. And the last thing we need to do for this is to hook up these last little bits of pipe. So let's fly up here. Let's grab some pneumatic tubes. Oops. Let's grab 2 diamond pipes, some iron pipes, some wooden pipes. We'll grab some sandstone and some golden. We will need 4 of this. Propolis. Where did it go? There it is. Already had 64. Great. Well, 62. Make some apiarius pipes. Okay, let's go back down here. Oop. Wait. My bad. My bad. I'm forgetful. I thought about this. Need 2 gates. Okay, back down we go. So let's see here. That, and this. There we go. Wooden. Put an iron in the middle. Make these 2 be apiarist. And an apiarist yellow, I want anything. And white, I want any bees. Same thing over here, but green, I want anything. And white, I want any bees. White is the top. And then I can take these gates, put one there, tell it if there's any items in inventory, energy pulsar. This one I cannot set yet because there's no alveary above it. So it's just going to have to wait. And then up here, let's see, we're going to put this. And then we're going to change this. See the iron pipe down there? Now it's going up. You can see the clear side is the direction that these go. These are like one way. So everything will just go that one way. And then we can put a sandstone pipe right here. And make it one way that way. So now everything will come up there and go down this pipe into this tesseract, which sends it to the sorting system. Now, you may have noticed that there were 6 hives already down here. And you may be wondering, well, what do you already have in here? Well, let me tell you, these are my favorite bees. Got some copper bees, making me some copper. Have some ruby bees, making the rubies. We have some classical bees, making more royal jelly. We have some impregnable bees that make titanium. Then we have some industrious guys making the pollen. And last, but certainly nowhere near the least, we have some valuable guys. Those valuable guys, I just remembered I forgot to put these up, so I'm going to put them up here. Those valuable guys, oh boy, they make platinum. Now, platinum makes this. I hope I have some in here. Do I have some in here? No, I do not. I have a Baron coming there. Let's see, platinum. There we go. Platinum dust. 64 stacks of platinum. 64 pieces of platinum dust. You put platinum in a centrifuge, and this is what you get afterwards. Iridium nuggets. And tiny piles of nickel. It's one nugget per dust. And these guys probably produce a stack every hour. So it's very nice. Can open? There we go. So that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into here. We are now producing the iridium. Here we go, 5 bars of iridium. Woot woot, man. Woot woot. Up to 17 bars of iridium. I can make it's enough iridium to get the another ultimate hybrid solar panel running, which will be amazing. Oh, they're out there. And yeah. So that's pretty much been an update on how the bees are going and how the machines turned out. One last thing before I go. This alveary out here, you may have noticed, has these plus signs on it, and these are called mutators. So mutators, every one of them on here, there's 10 of them on here. Each of them has uranium ore in it. Well, bees that I put in here, well, bees, if you put bees in one of these things, there's a very, very, very small chance of them mutating into a new breed of bee. With this, every single mutator with uranium in it is a 10% increase in that chance. 10 mutators, 10 uraniums, 10 times 10, 100% chance to mutate the bees. So when I got this, things got kicked up another notch, or like 7 notches. So that's what I did. That's what made everything go fast. But anyways, guys, as I was saying, that's pretty much just the big recap day. Then I'll finalizing a bunch of things, checking out the new gravity gun. I'm gonna have to replace that now, darn it. But hope you guys enjoyed. See y'all next time.